All right, those were our little baby cherry tomatoes with our boursin cheese. I'm next coming in with our salmon fillets for this delicious one pan meal. I'm actually using the shallot and the chive boursin, and I'm also using the caramelized onion boursin, and I'm just going with my cherry tomatoes and 2 pieces of this delicious salmon. Next, I'm gonna come in with my garlic. I'm actually doing these whole bulbs that I just cut the top off of so that we can get a nice roasted confit garlic. Nothing goes better with salmon than some dill. I'm using fresh dill. You could obviously do some dried dill if you'd like, but I love using fresh dill. It is so fragrant and so delicious, and it really just adds a beautiful herbaceous note to this amazing one pan dinner. I'm gonna go with this entire thing of dill, because why not? What's the big dill? I know that's a dad joke in there. I'm just kind of popping that over our tomatoes, our salmon, and of course our boursin cheese and our garlic. In addition, I'm gonna come in, I have just some extra virgin olive oil, and I'm just gonna go super lightly on top of our tomatoes, our garlic, our salmon, just like so. Nothing too crazy. It's still really hot out in summer, so I like a light, easy meal. In addition, I'm gonna go with my salt all over our tomatoes, our garlic, of course our salmon, just like so. I mean, this is already looking super tasty. And then I'm also gonna go in with some cracked pepper. You can also do garlic powder, an onion powder. You know, you could do cayenne, paprika, you could do lemon pepper, whatever your heart desires, but this is kind of what I prefer for my easy one pan dinner. All right, now that we have everything into our 13 by 9, we're gonna go into the oven for about 40 minutes at 300 degrees. Oh my goodness, this smells incredible. Our salmon, our boursin, our dill, our garlic. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove all of that dill. It smells so delicious. I did let it cool down for about 10-15 minutes just so that we can remove some of that dill, just the bigger pieces. And then what I'm gonna do with that garlic, since we cut it off, you can actually squeeze those right on out, just like so. Oh, look at that, it's still a little warm, but that's all right. It's not nearly as hot. Woo, perfect. Look at all those garlic cloves. Oh my goodness, you cannot tell me that doesn't look delicious. So we'll do this for the other one as well. Oh, got a big chunk there. Oh, this one's much easier to kind of squeeze out. Oh, look at all those big confit garlic chunks. Oh, and my hands are washed for anybody wondering. Oh, it smells so delicious. Now that we have our garlic out, I'm gonna just grab 2 little dinner forks, and I'm just gonna start, oh, you can see how easy that salmon is, perfectly cooked, perfectly pink, and I'm just kind of lightly shredding it so that we can get those nice big chunks. If you are a salmon lover, this recipe is for you. It smells so tasty. You could do a different kind of fish too, but I just love the salmon, and it was actually on sale. Now that we have that shredded, I'm gonna come in with my little potato masher. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start to smush down some of those tomatoes and really get this all blended together. I really want it to thicken up. Remember, we have that boursin cheese, we have our salmon, our dill, our garlic. So we're gonna get this nice and well combined before we move on to our next step. All right, now that we have everything beautifully combined, I'm gonna come in with my cooked rotini pasta. I'm going right on into that luxurious seafood little sauce. I'll start off with that much because I don't want to overwhelm our sauce with our pasta. We're gonna start to give that a big mix. Remember, we had those 2 boursin cheese, the 2 fillets of salmon, a ton of those cherry tomatoes, our dill, our garlic. This is really shaping up to be an amazing one pan dinner everyone will enjoy. I'm just gently mixing everything together, and I par cook that pasta. You can do any kind of pasta you want. You could do a gluten-free pasta. You could do some spaghetti noodles, but I love the little corkscrew ones because that sauce can get right into the slits of those corkscrews and makes for just an amazing one pan dinner. I think it looks pretty good if you ask me. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and grab a nice big serving. Ooh, look at that big chunk of garlic. Ooh, perfect. Right into my bowl, just like so. I wanna make sure I get a ton of that salmon. I mean, look at the color of that salmon. I think that is cooked absolutely perfectly. All right, moment of truth. Everything I love about seafood in one pan. Gotta give this a try.